Hi guys, Gorby's little secret alert. I'm going to share something with you. This is for my guitar students, but it's also for my folk singing students. I'm going to show you something real simple. You already know part of this. Here's D. Oh yeah, what's the big deal, right? That's D. You'll notice that D is made in this particular way as a classic D here. Here's the classic G, okay? Classic C. So you have D, C, G. By the way, I'm not looking to see where my hands are. I know where those chords are. You're still thinking, perhaps, maybe, perhaps, still believing somewhere deep inside, whether it's consciously in your mind or not, but somewhere you still believe that you can get away with not being able to find the chord. Find the chord. Just get to it, get to the chord, find the chord. That'll be the chord. See? So, D, and you should, by the way, you have to work to actually convince yourself that you do have to learn to find the chord. Okay, now I'm going to permit myself to look, because this is something that I want to show you. I want to make sure that I call it off right. So I have the standard D chord right here. See it? That's a little triangle. See? First finger, third finger, and then the ring finger goes right here on the third. See that? Second string, third fret. That's the ring finger. Now normally you'd go to C here, like this, right? And then from here you go to the classic G, like this. Okay? You can go to a power G also, but also this standard. This is it. Okay? Now, I was watching years and years ago off stage. I was sitting and was watching, kind of idly, just watching. And Crosby was doing something very strange with his guitar. And I asked him later on what he was doing. He showed it to me. And I said, oh, that's interesting. And I just forgot about it for years. And then when we started working with Faxl, F-A-X-L, you can look at our website, faxl.com. When I started working with them, of course, we wanted to do this. About 90% of all the songs that are hits today or any time were written on this from the D, from here. D, C, G. You can hear it. Da, 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 da. Right? You know a million songs that go like that. Now, here's the thing. There's a little gimmick that I used to hear, that I heard Crosby do again and again, and then I heard Marty Balin do it. As I said, I heard, and he explained it. And I asked Marty what he was doing. He said the same thing. Then I asked the same thing of Guthrie, because Guthrie was doing the same thing, exactly the same kind of this ride down thing. What the hell is this? They kept telling me the same thing over and over. Each one of them told me the same thing. And I just, for years, ignored how that worked, why that was so important to them. Only recently did I understand why it's important for the new guitar player to get this. So let me show it to you. What I want you to do is to, even though I have insisted you learn this beautiful standard G, right? I want you to forget that you know that G. And I have insisted that you use this C. I want you to forget that C. You're going to use a special C and a special G with D. D is going to be the same. It always is kind of like, like imperturbable. D. And what you're going to do is you're going to leave your ring finger where it is. Pick up your other two fingers And with them, go make the rest of the C. See what I mean? And then raise them up and make the rest of the G. Like this. Now I agree, you don't have that first string, so you can cover that first string with your pinky if you want to make a power G, but it'll work like this as well. All right, so that's the first part of the trick, this little thing, which is go from D from D here, from D, leave your ring finger there, go up here, so that your first finger is on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your middle finger is on the 5th string, 3rd fret, like that. That's the rest of the C, so it's sort of an abbreviated C. Now you can't, I don't know if you want to hit that E with that, but isn't that neat? So you go from the 5th on down. Then you're going to go up here, and you're going to make a fake G. See? Like that. You cover that first if you want to hit it. Just cover it on the 3rd. So that is the first part of the trick, the first part of the gimmick. This is the what I would call the David Crosby gimmick, in my mind, because he was the first one who explained it to me. So here's what you do. You're in D, and you hit the 5th string like this, like that, right? Hit the 4th. So, hard to explain. Leave your ring finger there. Leave your ring finger there, and you're going to take these. It's kind of uncustomary. See? Like that. Just slide down. Leave your ring finger there, don't touch the ring finger. So you're here. Right? So you got all that ride down that you can do with that. Leaving your ring finger there, and you just so you can do it this way too. It's a second ride down. Watch. The D. Make your C +9 here. Make your short G here. Ride the G down. Go back to the D, and that works also. All right? Ooh, that'll give you some very, very spooky results. So good luck with that. I think you'll have fun with it. If you ever wondered how they do it, that's how they did it. Millions of bands, zillions of bands did that little gimmicky thing and got away with it. Even better, if you want to do that up, I'd go up a little bit like this and do it from here. Yeah. That could be a load of fun, eh?